I have to ask, before you go, why is it that you stick together?
Given what's what, we pretty much have to.
Considering how everybody attacks us on sight now.
At this point, I suppose, it just panned out this way.
You really think so? That's not really how it looks to me.
Well, one thing's for sure. We were sworn enemies once. And yet, we all share the will to live in the now. Before becoming Ouroboros, I never realized. But that common will, it was reason enough to stick together.
I see. Not everyone makes the choice to fight willingly. Lance said that you have to. Well, right now every one of us has to. There's no question it would be better if they didn't. Your journey may have started out of necessity, but now you're pushing forwards towards a common goal. And that might be all we want, and all that we wish the world could be.
What we wish it could be.
You're heading out as well?
As soon as we're done here, I'll make for the castle.
What?
You forget, I am the commander. We haven't revolted against our nation, so I have to report in.
Ethel, are you sure?
Oh, don't worry. I'll be leaving you out of it.
That's not it. The consul earlier turned Mobius. Were it to...
If you mean that monster, I'm well aware of the risk.
Then why?
Because it's my responsibility to those I command. As for the consul, we can say he died in an accident.
Are they going to believe that?
And you can't do it remotely.
Now that the consul and Flameclock are both lost to us, I have to make a report, and not over comms. I have to requisition more supplies, too.
And what if they fit you with a new clock?
I can worry about that then.
You're fine with it? Really?
Don't get preoccupied with us. Keep to your path. Follow it, wherever it may lead you. Life is short.
I suppose.
I mean, we've got a clock-killing sword.
Hey, while we're all still here, one more word of warning.
We could just come back and break it again.
The consul was attempting to remove you from the picture. In light of that, you'll likely come up against hostility. But listen, you should keep engagement to a minimum. Kevis or Agnes. That goes for both of them.
But if we break their clocks, just like with Colony 4 here, they would be free, wouldn't they?
You'd do well to remember not everyone thinks the same as I do. Even within this colony, many still haven't come to accept their new reality.
It is very sudden. It's been like a couple days.
To make things even more fraught, in other colonies, there are those who are more than willing to fight, as you'd expect.
So it's no use appealing to their sense of compassion, or hoping they'll treat us fairly. Is that it?
Yes, precisely. You will change the fate of others just by virtue of coming into contact with them. It's quite the burden. You may not want the responsibility.
A burden, perhaps.
Doesn't everyone every day of their life do that, though?
All that said, you get embers on your coat, you have to brush them off. If push comes to shove, do not flinch. Do whatever it takes, for the greater good. I wish you all a smooth and fruitful journey.
Thank you. For the class in particular. Especially. The better word there would be especially.
Ouroboros, huh? If only we could have been there as well.
Wishing for the power to control your fate. Yeah, You've gotten a little taste of that via the flame clock going down, but you're not, completely cut off as you were talking about. I get that. I get that entirely. Check the route data again, make sure we're on the right path. Right course for Sword March. First we'll need to take the southeast road through Ruby Flats. Oh, has that been Oh, right, that's where the stuff was. Got it. So the battlefronts are pretty static at the moment, but do we have any intel about colony deployment? As far as Etho and Colony 4 is concerned, we've got a pretty good idea, but what about any others? I wouldn't expect any shenanigans all the way out here. In any case, we mustn't let our guard down along the way. Danger could be lurking anywhere in the background, so insecurity stalks us. Not much we can do about that, though. Ah, come on, man. We'll muddle through. Let's hope so. Hey, I mean, if we run into another colony, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. Are you sure about that? Well, we could help them. I mean, it depends what they're going on about, Everyone has their own wills. Doesn't matter if we run into Agnes or Keves. Either one would mean getting into a dust-up. True, but what I meant was, if we destroy the flame clock, we set everyone free like we did with Colony 4. Who says they want their flame clock destroyed? Yes, it's limiting, but at the same time, they may see it as less of a... There's no guarantee they see it in the same way as someone like Ethel did. Easy to say. Well, sure, I mean, if conditions allow it. If we're brushing off embers, we'll have no choice in the matter. That's right. Hey, maybe it's better if we put off worrying about that until the time comes. You need speaking sense here. True, we can just react to events as they happen. Play it by ear. Gotcha, I'll apply myself to that. Sure. Destroying colonies filling clock will liberate from the council's grasp. Once liberated, the people are free to act how they like, opening up new info for Agnes to find. Every time a colony is liberated, the warning level of its nation, Keves or Agnes, will increase. The warning level for each nation can be checked in the main menu. As the threat level increases, so too will the number of soldiers each nation deployed on the field. Oh, this is getting complicated. You can check how various people in the colony get along with each other by using the affinity chart. Woo! Back to that. This shows you a basic profile for each person. Okay. Can we go liberate Colony 9, maybe? Is that like an option at the moment? Maybe it's probably not. Yeah, maybe it's probably not. Well, for now, I want to move forward, so... Yeah. Oh, cannot assist. Oh, I feel bad about this.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
Oh, never mind. Oh my goodness. Their level is so much higher than I expected. Then again, with Ouroboros, these AoE encounters become a lot simpler, for sure. Because that was 3 levels... Before, if they were 3 levels above us, I would have assumed we would just die completely and utterly to them. The Ouroboros stuff really made that quite a bit more manageable than I would have expected it to be, actually. I need to remember to use it, because it's not, like, ingrained into my head as, like, the big kaiju thing. No, that's not quite there in terms of, like, well, that's a legitimate strategy I should be thinking about constantly. Is that sand? That looks like sand.
Is this like...
Because I saw the Y and it's like, oh, is that snow? This is a more traditional Xenoblade sort of area.
Better give it a good once over.
Okay. Doesn't look like we're immediately underleveled at the very least. That's a positive. Oh, my only hope is that that isn't actually doing something horrid to them. Something that I'll really regret, like, being the perpetrator of down the road. And I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, this looks like this is opening... Ooh, I think I saw something that looked like a big structure. Like a Keves structure. Okay. Didn't I have something? Oh right, I was told about a whatchamacallit in this area. Maybe I can just sneak around and find it?
We should be able to rest here.
Cool. Camp.
Do people
makes for
have
a
to
good,
make so much noise?
So a good place
Okay,
to
good
move
as
forward
new.
with. I don't see this Faranis thingamabob in the immediate area, so I'm gonna not... Oh, is that it? That might be it. That's way off in the distance, though. I don't think I'm gonna push my luck if that's it. You can go back and go in the normal direction. Too interesting. Colony 4? Affinity points. Feels less valuable than 2 of those snow pond coins. I gotta be honest. It does feel less valuable.
Are you ready, Judy?
There's the sword. I was just thinking, like, where's the sword relative to this? Well, this is gonna take us 2 months to traverse through? Just like in-game months, right? Not like actually months. That is a lot less damage than when we had her. Ooh, ow.
Get the fuck up now.
Thanks for the save.
Are you ready, Judy? This isn't the end!
Okay. Reactivation for what? I guess I can heal off of it. I'm not gonna finish it. What's the point of giving it to me? It feels like they cancel it typically. If there's like no chance.
They're still standing.
Yeah.
It's the long haul.
There it is. Okay. Well, I figured I'd try it. It's amazing how much levels make a difference. It's one of those things where you wish that strategy, I mean, I guess there isn't... I'd love to say that there was a bunch of strategy in this game. I guess that's one way I'd say it. Like, there's obviously setups and different ways you can approach it and whatnot, but it very much is, in a lot of ways, a very straightforward fighting system. And I will say that's the case for most of the Xenoblade games, especially 2, where it was chain attack, chain attack, chain attack, chain attack, chain attack. And you had your setups and whatnot, and it made a notable difference, a significant difference. But at the same time, it also was... It can't... Okay, I guess a better way to phrase it. You can make a massive difference in your setup.
Looks like rain's
But-
on the way.
Oh,
This is our first
yeah.
time here,
I
isn't
missed
it?
this. You can have a mass... It's like basically asking me to attack it.
Hey, do we want to
Weird.
rest?
the actual process of fighting battles tend to be very straightforward, where it's not like the decisions you make on the fly make a massive difference relative to something like levels, basically. Until you get like game-breaking mechanics, which is more endgame, I personally think that they've typically been endgame in terms of the game-breaking stuff. But, yeah. I'm probably not expressing my opinion there very effectively. I suppose one other thing I could do would be making sure everyone's actually set up. Because admittedly, I'm walking around not with my ideal setups at the moment. It's more just everyone's on classes that I'm trying to increase their experience and all that sort of fun stuff on. Riku, question for you. Riku listened but not promised answer. Could me and Noah do some gen crafting sometime? We could not understand how Lance could ask such frankly blasphemous question while maintaining facade of innocence. Of course, answer is couldn't. You try making gems without presence of professional like Riku, the whole thing doomed to definitive failure. If nothing but waste of precious gemstone, very bad for sustainability. Surely it's not 100% certain we'd fail, right? If Noah and I just work in harmony, I'm really sure we could come out with something good. Are we talking about Xenoblade 1's gem crafting thing? That because part that Lance play is extremely simple. But for part which Riku perform requires specialist technique. Take full 10 years to master. Okay, cool, got it. I'll try that one next time then, yeah? Like Lance not even listen when Riku speak. Oh, I didn't get anything beneficial out of that. Oh well. Oh no, that was just a targeting thing. Never mind. That was a weird graphical bug.
Good thing we found this.
I will say.
Get real hungry now.
Oh, I see frog legs.
I could eat a triple helping of Manana's cooking right about now.
I mean, we're halfway through the effects of the last one. I think we're a while off from partaking. Hey, over there. We set up camp over there. We'll have a good visibility. Think it's time we took a break? I mean, we just had a camp over... whatever. Riku, for one, wants to rest anyway. Relentless walking his left legs like numbed out sausages. Sausages indeed. Mealtime is here. Sounds good. Let's go for it, I say. Should we rest in shifts? I can take sentry duty first. Mimi, let me back you up on that. Okay. Then let's take a break there.
Meanies. What was that, Senna?
It's just, I was up all night thinking. Those guys are so selfish.
Oh?
Selfish how?
You know what I mean. Every time we interlink, they're the ones taking the lead. And me, all I do is watch.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Tell me you don't think so too.
Maybe not selfish, but like,
Proactive?
hey, why didn't you move that way? And stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, right?
So you'd prefer to take the reins?
I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know?
That's so you, Senna. I think it's probably fine, though. They're just being protective, I think.
Like what Noah said? Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure we'll get our turn.
You sure?
Yeah. Positive.
What kind of place is this?
Are they not getting their... I mean, I gotta be honest, I never got the impression that one person was in more control than the other. So them saying that alone's a bit of a surprise to me. Not that they're wrong.
This is something decent, right? Mind if we just yoink the stuff?
Someone's definitely going to mine. It's being dropped there specifically for people. But, you know... maybe it'll stop some military thing from going forward without the supplies. The supplies have gemstones and armored lining. Okay. I don't think there's anything there that'll be missed too much. You know, I did talk before about how the battle system felt a little random in whether a battle was viable for me or not. It is getting to a point that it feels a lot more predictable, which is a positive thing, obviously. But, so yeah, I don't feel like I'm fighting something few levels below me and have no chance, or I'm perfectly viable against something at or a couple levels above me. It sort of stopped having that feeling, at least. So that probably means I'm getting it more? Probably.
Gonna be a toughie, huh?
A formidable opponent.
That's the plan! Okay, this has seemed significantly easier, despite being one level lower. So, I don't know if it's just me taking the time to set stuff up and actually have more art set up for fusion stuff and etc, etc. It might be. It legitimately might be. I don't know at this point, though. Should be enough to finish it off. Why is she the most? I thought it was the one who did the most TP on that turn. Or the most... had the most percentage points. How does it decide who gets reactivated? It does seem sort of random. Okay, fun.
Good thing we found this.
Wanted to see how far I could go in this direction, which is the opposite direction of the story. The usual, you know?
Probably shouldn't be climbing up this one, huh?
But this is the route Ethel told us to take. No question.
Well, I guess that means we'll just have to keep going then.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hello.
Hey, Valdi, where are you?
Huh? Outside the colony?
Well, yeah, I know that. It's bad. The consul's searching for you.
Gotcha. Just make up something.
Sorry, make up.
Ah, that's fun.
Let's look for a place we can climb from. I'll take a look around here.
Okay, I'll check out over here. Oh, crap.
That's an appropriately muted response.
Guys, get back!
We're not even surprised that we get ambushed anymore.
Ouroboros, fight me!
Hello, kid. I guess we're all sort of kids in this, aren't we? Hi, you want to be our friend?
That was close call. Almost flattened like buttery pancake.
Ah, sorry.
Apology grudgingly accepted.
Okay, this didn't go how I expected.
Hey, are you Ouroboros too?
Factually untrue. Manana is just Manana.
Ah, that's a relief. I really didn't want to have to fight a Nopon. Oh, Valden, by the way, if I may.
Is this...
What are you guys doing?
I mean, he wasn't exactly backing down on the wanting to fight us part. He was just like, I don't want to fight Nopon.
That was awesome!
We're the ones you got beef with. Come on, bring it!
You can't beat me. Here I come!
Sure. Hero Quest. Fantastic.
Okay, we gotta let it. Show me what Ouroboros can do.
Yeah, he does seem like a kid. He feels like a kid in every conceivable way. Oh, someone got hurt. See if I can't draw both of them.
Are you okay? Wide slash! Are you okay?
I'm the one you want.
My power flows free! I got you! Noah! We can't have you lying down! There's a fight! Crack! They broke away!
Do that ain't got for me!
Cross! Impact! Stop! Banner!
Oh boy. Burns, that's fun. It looks like we getting knocked around a little bit.
Just as planned, I can handle this one.
Good going, Uni.
What?
Gemini.
No, that's us in the flag!
Think you can catch me?
Just as planned, Tyon.
We are more than capable.
Okay, how does AoE stuff work? Because I'm gonna burn through this guy super fucking quickly with how it normally goes. Or is it just... will it go to the other target is I guess what I'm wondering.
I can follow that up! You're done! I might have the answer!
All right. Only above and beyond.
Okay, is it still hyper-focused? Or can we switch targets? No. But can I... okay, and that doesn't retain the entirety of the... oh well. I was hoping that would retain the chain attack stuff in the gauge I hadn't used. So is that what ends it? There's like something in the chain attack gauge that gets used up over time? Is that why it ended at times when I thought, oh, could I keep going? That's probably it. And I guess the skills I use determines if I built it up and kept it going long enough. Probably that, right? That would probably make the most sense as to why.
Whoa! The joints are all burned out. And the state of this armor. Hey, show me that again.
You don't have more of them for us to fight, do you?
Show you what?
Those moves you pulled. I've never seen anyone smash up a Levinus like that. I need to figure out how you guys managed to do it.
Nothing to observe. Frame was structurally poor, evident that driving wheel could not withstand torque.
The driving wheel, you say? I wonder if it's because it was upgraded from lightweight to a more heavy assault style. Did I mess up the handling? But the armor had to withstand a charge. I had to fudge the weight to keep a good turning circle.
Yeah, but if you're making compromises in one place, then that means you're making compromises in another place. Right? There's not an excuse when the downside that led to you losing is the reason you lost.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I can't believe you could tell with just one look. Hey, would you teach me everything you know?
Noah?
Who exactly?
Oh, I'm Valdi, Levinus builder from Colony 30. I heard that anyone who defeats you gets a whole buttload of supplies from the castle as a reward. But, yeah, you won, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah, everything's just hunky-dory. What the snuff are you playing at?
Not playing anything.
You're really a mechanic? From Colony 30? Who's the commander for that one again?
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
Wait, what?
Pull the other one.
Is this like a Silvercoat Ethel situation where they were really young when they made a name for themselves?
Wow, don't look so surprised.
I did hear that Colony 30's commander was the greatest mechanic in Keves.
Not sure I would say greatest, but I am bonkers about Levinus's.
Valdi!
Hey, Zet. What's up?
Surely that's my line. The Levinus signal just cut out. What happened?
Oh, it just got a bit bashed about. Everything's fine. I'll be back home soon.
You're going back alone?
Huh?
I was just wondering how you expect to manage that.
Oh. Oh, it's fine. The colony's not that far away. I'll just cannibalize these bits and pieces into a new Levinus. Quick as you like.
That'd take so much salvaging.
Oh. Maybe I can't do it alone.
How did I know it would come to this?
Guess we'll do your grunt work. All right, hit us. What's the shopping list?
You'd really help me.
Well, we're not going to leave you alone to fend for yourself.
Thank you so much, large man.
Yeah, interesting way to describe interesting way to address someone you haven't asked the name for.
Landsman. I mean, Lance.
Then Lance I shall call you. Let's get cracking. I'll send the likeliest sites for debris to your iris.
Interesting. Is this gonna be a This feels like a this feels like this is gonna become a trend.
What's that device? Looks like it's still usable. Who wants to do the honors?
I think this is how it goes.
Will it move now?
Interesting. Okay.
I'd better send them off.
Send off, and I guess I'll go out and about and try to pick up whatever I need to pick up.